Well, once again, welcome to ebitcoinist.com. This is actually a short video that is actually going to guide you on how to buy or sell Bitcoin. Now, the first thing you have to do prior to what we did earlier to regards to the introductory video, this is actually just a straightforward video on how to buy or sell Bitcoin. So as soon as you visit this website, ebitcoinist.com, you just need to log in. We presume you already have your eBitcoinix account, and that means you just need to log in into your account and start buying or selling Bitcoin. Now, we're just going to click on login now. Wait for it to actually load. I type my username, and yeah, I think just wait. I'm just typing here. I'm using one hand, so I gotta be slow. I hit enter, and I think I did the wrong thing here. You just have to make sure you are doing the right thing. You type in the correct password and the correct username, and it takes you inside your back office. Now, we are actually going to buy Bitcoins. Now, this is just a welcome notice, just welcome you to bitcoinist.com, and all that. It's an important message you need to read. And almost all the time, we upload a login notification where any update that we actually have for you, you can have access to it freely. Now, how to buy Bitcoin. Now, to buy Bitcoin, you just need to actually click on the exchange and you select Bitcoin. And after that, for example, you've done a couple of Bitcoin transactions here on ebitcoinist.com. You purchased or you sold quite a number of transactions, and you actually want to have a history of all your transactions. That is where you need to click on my orders. You click on the buy, you see your buy history. You click on the sell, you see your sell history. As simple as that. And then those of you that would also want to learn more about Bitcoin, once you log into your account, you could click on Bitcoin, and it opens up important information library that has to do with Bitcoin, learn more about Bitcoin and stuff like that. Now we are actually going to buy Bitcoin. So we click on the exchange, we hit the buy button, and then boom, it opens from it. You are going to actually buy Bitcoin from the system. Now you can, before you proceed with your transaction, you have to select your country. Now remember, ebitcoinist.com is actually a global company, and we are spreading our wings to having more countries on board. Currently we have Ghana, Nigeria, and then Kenya on board with us. So it means you could actually buy or sell Bitcoins from these various countries on this platform. Now, we are actually going to use Ghana as an example, and it's just the same procedure you can use for any other country at all. Now, we are going to use Ghana. I select Ghana, and then the next thing you have to press is the next key button. Now, I click on next, and then it loads the next window for me to see the options available. Now, these options you have to select one. Now, the first thing is to select the e-currency you actually want to buy, and your payment mode. Now, for the various countries, each country has its own payment gateway or its payment mode. Now, for Ghana, we have bank transfer, we have mobile money, and we also have cash at office. Cash at office in the sense that you can actually walk into our office at Plaza Junction, Dichemso, in Kumasi here to actually buy Bitcoin or any other e-currencies. Now, we are going to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin. It's just the same principle. Now, we're going to buy, in this video, we're going to use the buying Bitcoin as an example. You just select Bitcoin over here. That is the option we are selecting. And the payment mode, we can choose bank. Let's use mobile money. Yeah, let's use mobile money. Mobile money. We hit next. Wow, it opens up. You enter the details. The details here is the transaction details, how much you need, the amount you need from us, and also the amount you are supposed to pay in cedi equivalent, and also your Bitcoin wallet address. Remember, your Bitcoin wallet address. Now see, the amount you need is, let's say, for example, we are buying $100. Now the system will automatically calculate how much in cedi equivalent you can receive. The same way, if for example, if you want to actually know how much maybe your CD equivalent can fetch you in dollar, instead of typing the dollar, for example, if you have 100 Ghana CD, you type 100 Ghana CD here, the system will automatically calculate for you how much you are receiving in equivalent to your 100 Ghana CD in dollars. As simple as that. But we are actually buying with dollar, and we are supposed to pay a 465 Ghana CD for $100 equivalent, which means that if we typed just $1 is actually 4.65 Ghana cedi as at today's rate, and this fluctuates a lot. Tomorrow you could see it is less or up higher. It depends on the current value. So for example, we are buying $100. Now you need to provide your Bitcoin wallet address. Remember, your Bitcoin wallet address is some kind of a funny algorithm, alphanumeric stuff, which is actually secure. So all that you need to do is to fetch your Bitcoin wallet address and you paste it here. Yes, you just go fetch it, you paste it here, but make sure the address you are actually pasting is a correct address or a valid address, because a transaction that is sent to the wrong address in Bitcoin is not retrievable. So you have to make sure you're actually pasting the right thing. Now I'm using this as a Bitcoin address. It looks something like this, and just type in whatever that you actually, wherever. This is a sample Bitcoin address, wherever, for example. So I just type in this, and I believe that this is a Bitcoin address. This is just a video we are doing just for you to actually know the process, but you should make sure you use a valid address, not as we are doing it here. This is just a training video. Now, after providing all this information or details, all that you need to do is actually click on the next button, and it loads the next window. So this is a history or a summary of the transaction we are trying to actually place. And over here, you could see it indicates with this red indicator that awaiting payment. Basically, we've actually placed the order successfully, and the order type is a buy order. This is the order number, a unique ID code that is generated by the system or on the system to actually be used to verify or to tally in all transactions that are coming in. In case you have an issue, you could use the order number to actually follow up and stuff like that. Now, the e-currency we chose is Bitcoin. If you are choosing any other e-currency, the e-currency here would change. Now, we chose Bitcoin, so the system would actually give us Bitcoin in our history window. Now, the amount we typed was $100, and this is how much we actually paid in Ghana cedi, and this is our Bitcoin wallet address, and this transaction status is here indicating that it is still awaiting payment, and the date this order was actually created is also provided. Now the next thing we would have to do is to add payment to our order. Adding payment to the order means that you have to submit payment. Exactly, you have to submit payment before your order would be processed. Now we just click on add payment. Don't forget we chose mobile money as a payment option, and basically it means that we are actually going to pay for our order, our $100 order, using mobile money. And these are the payment options available. For mobile money in Ghana, we have MTN, we have the Airtel network, we have Tigo Cash, and we also have Vodafone Cash. So basically, whichever method or system or service provider that is okay for you, you simply pay with that and you provide the transaction information. Now, which network are we going to pay with? We are going to actually choose MTN mobile money, and that will mean we have to send the funds to this merchant account number provided here, and also the name on the account provided is the company's name, which is NICS Ibikonis Enterprise. And you can also click here for instructions on how to pay. Exactly, you can click here on instructions on how to pay. This is the instruction how to pay using the MTN mobile money service. You just click on it, and it just takes you there. And also you can come back to your order. This is the instruction for Airtel, and this is the instruction for Tigo. I'm opening a new tab because I don't want it to actually conflict with what we're doing right now. and just clicking here, Vodafone Cash. These are all options that are available that you can actually pay with. So basically, Vodafone Cash is also here. Tigo Cash. This is the instruction that you need to pay with, and this is Vodafone Cash. This is also the instruction that you need to actually pay with and stuff like that. Now, having seen the instruction, we just need to come in back here. That is, if we are so new to the system and we don't even know how to use the mobile money service, that is where this information actually plays an important role or major role. You basically follow it so that you can use it to actually buy your Bitcoin or submit your Bitcoin payment and stuff like that. Now let's just come back to our order, and we chose the network MTN Mobile Money. So we believe that the funds with the $100 amount we are paying, the deposit amount is 465 Ghana cedi, which is equivalent to the $100 order we are actually buying or placing for. And we submitted the payment to 0549, whatever number that is here, with the name NICSE Bitcoin Enterprise. And after that, once you submit your payment, you receive the transaction details from your payment or your service provider. And to that, you're given a transaction ID. Now, in the details of the transaction that you receive from your service provider or your bankers, you basically key in that information here. Now, if you're using mobile money, once you receive the transaction details, you type the transaction ID here in this window. If there's a bank, you choose, let's say if you're using a digital payment system where you did a member to member transfer online, you could paste the transaction details over here, which basically includes the sender's name, the receiver's name, and other things. And you just have it here. That is for bankers. If you are in any country that actually has to do with any payment system, basically you receive a confirmation of payment or wherever. So the instruction or the details of payment you received, you just make sure you key it in here. And let's say if the transaction ID received from MTN is maybe 9040 EBTC, wherever one to. Let's say this is an example transaction ID we received from MTN after sending this 465 Ghana cedi for $100. And the next thing is to actually click on the date submit, and in this date we have 8th August here. That is today's date, and we simply submit our order. Now see, once you've submitted the payment and you submit your order, the system will automatically actually verify, compare your transaction details to the amount that you received, and make sure it is actually a genuine transaction that was received. And after this, it takes up to let's say a minimum between 5 minutes to 30 minutes to actually have your order processed here at eBitcoin. Sometimes it's very instant. We make sure we process orders as fast as we can for anywhere, any country at all that is actually supported on our website. So now we just click on submit here, wait for the system. This depends on your internet, how strong your internet is and all that. And that is the payment details, the mobile money, the transaction ID we provided, and this is the amount we sent and the date we actually sent this amount, which is right now as at when we are actually processing this order or requesting for this order. And we click on the order details here. You see initially it was awaiting payment, and right now the transaction status here from awaiting payment has now changed to pending admin confirmation, which means we've already added the payment. So it's up for the eBitcoiners admins to actually confirm and also process your order. Now, to see the history of what we just did, we could just from the exchanger, we've been actually redirected to our order history. So now to find out what has been happening or how far your order is going, you could just click on my orders. You click on buy, and this is our order information. Now this is the first order we create with this account, and this is the order ID. The e-currency type we buying is Bitcoin. The amount in dollars is $100, and the e-currency amount you're supposed to pay in your chose currency is actually 465 here for Ghana cedi, and the status is pending admin confirmation. And we can view the order details here, and then it sends us back here, right here, and stuff like that. Now, right after this order is actually processed or cleared, you receive an automated email, which actually is going to notify you that order has been successfully completed. And also, the next time you log in here, once the order is completed, you should see the pending admin confirmation change from confirmed or completed transaction marked as green or completed successfully. Now, this is just the process on how to actually buy Bitcoins on ebitcoinist.com. The next video we are actually going to release is how to sell Bitcoin, how to sell Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other e-currencies. Thanks so much for your time. We really appreciate it. To actually get in touch with us, to follow us, and get almost all our updates, kindly stay in touch with us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube. You just search for eBitcoinix and just subscribe to all of our media handles, and let's just stay in touch for everything that has to do with eBitcoin, is the Bitcoin, the blockchain industry, and all the news that you deserve. You have a great day. Enjoy your time and watch out for our next video on how to sell Bitcoin. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.